Hey guys, I'm Elegant and welcome back to my Pokemon Black Tenrule challenge. So last episode we got through the Celestial Tower, and this episode we're actually going to have another Monotype with Flying type. We're going to be taking on the Mistraton City Gym. But unfortunately, my Sci-Fly is actually a really good level. My first Flying type, level 39. But Stone, my Arcan, is actually only level 26, so I'm going to have to do some grinding just before we go into there. So I think I'll just do that off screen now, and I'll be right back once I've leveled it up to a decent level. Alright, and I'm back, and Arcan's now level 35, so still only an Arcan and not evolved yet. But I think it should be evolving in a few levels, but the thing is with Arcan, it has a really annoying ability, as you can see there, Defeatist. I can't pronounce that. I think it's Defeatist, that's how you pronounce it, but lowers stats when HP becomes half or less. So basically, when it has half HP, all its stats are halved, which is a really annoying thing, to be fair, because Arcans are actually really overpowered with stat-wise, but that kind of the ability balances out, which is going to make this next gym a little bit of a challenge. I'm just going to go and start making my way to the gym. So last episode I actually did, I wasn't sure whether I passed or failed in the area, the Celestial Tower, because I accidentally ran from Pokemon while almost taking it out. But you guys were nice to me, thank you, and you said I passed the area, so I can pass the area now. So this area of the gym has the rules Survival, Flying Monotype at 100%. The Survival is really annoying because Arcan actually, we can't heal up Arcan once it's got below half health. And therefore it's going to be somewhat useless below half health. So hopefully we can do alright. I mean, we've got a battle every trainer as well. I'm just seeing right now if there's any decent moves I could probably teach him. Definitely electric type moves, or if there's any rock type moves that we can teach him. I know Stone has Ancient Power, which is brilliant for this gym. And that's going to help out a lot. Charge Beam, I'm just seeing if either of them can learn any of these. Oh, Sci-Fly can actually learn Charge Beam, which is going to be extremely useful. So actually I'm going to use this on Sci-Fly. Probably get rid of Mirror Move, because Mirror Move is pretty pointless. It's not the strongest move, but it's definitely worth having for this gym. And the really good thing about this generation of Pokemon is that your TMs don't run out after you use them, so you can keep on using them. Let me just double check, see if there's anything else. Rock Tomb. I'll just probably use Ancient Power there. So yeah, no items beyond this point. So let's head in. Can we still get a fresh water though for like future needings of fresh waters? Because I don't know, it's always good to get these fresh waters because they're quite useful. They heal a lot of HP, considering that you get them for free. They're much more than potions. So this gym has got a really cool little technique puzzle sort of thing. It fires around in cannons. It was really quite interesting when Pokemon Black and White came out. It was probably one of the most interesting gyms, but now Pokemon Black and White 2 has come out. Of course, it's much less interesting because there's just so much more. And where do we go? Oh yeah, so there's different sides we can go in from the cannon, and because of the different sides, that fires you in different directions, so you can sort of work your way around the gym. I think for the moment, I want to keep Sci-Fly out. Or do I? I don't know whether I want to save Stone for the gym leader with the rock type moves because they have stab as well, or I want to just send out Sci-Fly. I know that the annoying thing about this gym is that a lot of them have Swanners or Ducklets, which is a water flying type, and this means that my Arcan is going to be weak to a lot of those Pokemon because they can either have ice moves or water moves, which I'm going to be either 4 times weak to the ice moves or just 1 times a week or 2 times a week to the water type moves. So it is a little bit, I have to be a little bit cautious with it. I also forgot to mention that Stone learned Acrobatics, which is amazing. I'll get into that in a second. Crunch and Ancient Power. Oh no, sorry, Ancient Power is already what it had. Got confused there. So I'm going to go ahead and just use Ancient Power now, which is the reason why I got confused. So why Acrobatics is so good? Because it's a flying type move, which means, of course, it's a very good move. But not only that, because it has stab, but it also has 55 power, which you might think, oh, it's a little bit bad at first. I mean, I did. But then I realised if your Pokemon isn't holding an item, that power doubles to 110 power, and it's got 100% accuracy. That's an amazing move to have, especially on such a high attack stat Pokemon like my Archon. But unfortunately, I do actually have a lucky egg on my Archon right now, which basically boosts the experience you get from battles. I did that for grinding, but I don't think I'm going to be using acrobatics in this gym too much because it won't be very effective. So I just want to get Archon as much levels as possible before the gym leader. That's just so I can take as little damage as possible because of the rules. So I'm going to switch out here because the electric type move that I taught Sci-Fly, I think it was Charge Beam, was going to be super effective, 4 times effective actually against this Ducklet, which is actually the good side of there being water flying types in this gym, that they are super duper weak to electric type moves. So let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully they'll take it out in one, but I'm not too sure about that. I think Sci-Fly is actually a physical attacker, which is again another good thing because Charge Beam is a special, sorry, I think it's a special attacker and Charge Beam is a special attacking move. I'll probably just stay in here. Now I'm wasting my Ancient Powers, which is not a good idea because Ancient Power only has 5 PP and therefore I've already used 2 of my 5 PP. I'm probably going to want to save that for the gym leader. I'm not very clever, not thought this through. So I've actually started my Pokemon White 2 Let's Play, and I know I wanted to get this done before I started that, but that really didn't happen. Now I'm just switching around Sci-Fly and Stone, so I won't be wasting PP on Stone. But yeah, I know I was supposed to be finishing this, but I'm going to try and get this done as quick as possible. I'm going to see how little episodes I can do it in, as well as I'm going to be running them both at the same time, simultaneously, so I hope you don't mind. I mean, I'm doing so many Let's Plays at the moment, but there's a lot of issues with stuff. I mean, my main Let's Plays, this Black and White 2, they're fine, but the thing is with, like, my monocolors, oh, I didn't mean to use Fly, but okay. But the thing is with my monocolors, which are basically my, the monocolors that I'm doing, not the monocolors, oh wow, I'm confusing myself. My monotypes with the color commentary with Nakashima-fied for Fire Red and Peanut Slash for Spirit Gold, I can't actually upload them all the time because they have to be a side Let's Play because of the fact that I can't get hold of either of those 2 people all the time. Mainly with Peanut Slash because he's on the other side of the world, or near the other side of the world, I'm not exactly sure where, but raising defense, oh, that's alright. I was just thinking that might not take it out, but it raised its defense. It used Reflect, not Light Screen, because Reflect raises your team's defense, and Light Screen raises your team's special defense. Sigilyph here. I didn't realise Charge Beam actually raised your special attack, which is very useful, especially in this gym where I can't heal up. It's going to do gradually more and more damage, which is a really good thing. Where do we go from here? No, we came up from there, so we go into here. So yeah, as I was explaining, I can't really record with Peanut Slash a lot of the time because we're in totally different time zones. And then Nakashima-fied as not... Wait, we just went backwards. Oh, that's the tricky thing with this gym, because it really does depend on what side of the cannon you go in. I believe we can go around the side somewhere. Yeah, there we go. We go around the side, and now we can be fired over in this direction. So we're gradually making our way around. But yeah, Nakashima-fied have not been able to get hold of lately, so I do apologise, but there's nothing I can really do. Also, I'm really meant to be finishing that, but I need to do a grinding episode. So yeah, there's all that. That's just what's going on with my channel at the moment. I've made a new background. If you like that, please do tell me. I spent a while trying to think of what background to do. Like, I really wasn't sure how to make it, because I'm not the most brilliant with backgrounds and all the graphics and art and stuff, because I've never really done it. I've never taken any lessons, or I just kind of do what I feel like. I did photography lessons where we did a little bit of photo editing, but that's not like really graphics sort of stuff. I just realised I'm running low on charge beams. I better start saving them actually. So yeah, probably use Psychic or something, which is actually probably going to be equally as powerful against just regular flying types. Or, oh, we don't have Psychic, I mean Psybeam, that's what I was meaning. But it's probably going to be equally as effective because it's got more power. Also, it has Stab, so that's going to be a bonus for us. If you don't know what Stab is, and I think I mentioned this before, it's basically the same type of attack bonus. So when your Pokemon, sorry, it has has the same typing as its move, it gets an extra bonus power, does more damage basically. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm pretty sure we're actually battling everyone here, because I know it does say 100% the rules, and I don't want to miss anyone because that will cause me to fail unnecessarily. So I don't want to do that. Also, the good thing actually, I just realised that I can use Psybeam Boars against these Swoobats. Oh no, wait, Swoobats are psychic types. Damn it! I was thinking of poison types for a moment there. I don't know why. Just probably because it's the purple, and I was probably thinking of Zubat. Yeah, that's why I thought they were poison types, because Swoobats are basically the 5th generation version of Zubat, hence the name. I know. Pokemon's being very creative there. Oh gosh, that did nothing. Maybe Fly will do more? I'm just thinking it might do, because I'm pretty sure Swoobats have more special defense. They're very specially defensive. I mean, a lot of psychic types are. So hopefully we can... Oh, that's not good. What does that raise? Okay, that raises special defense. I'm not going to be using... Oh my gosh. This thing is boosting up its stats. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to be using Air Slash from now on. Oh, that almost took it out. Psybeam, just please take it out. Okay, we're good with faster. Wow, that thing was really charging up there. I'm sorry. So yeah, we've got a few more trainers to get through. I think this episode might actually be on time. I might do this under 20 minutes because I really suck with my timing on my videos. But we get to go through hoops here, which is really cool. I mean, this was a big feature that was on about. Remember when Black and White was coming out? I always saw whenever I saw Pokemon Black and White advertised, I always saw them going through the hoops and we just slam into the wall there. That's pretty awesome. Nice design there. Thought out very well, flying into the wall. So yeah, we're going to take on Skyla, and I'm not even sure what our first Pokemon is, because I do want to keep my Charge Beam for Swanna. But anyway, let's go and fight flying with flying. It's kind of like the anime episode, actually. In the anime episode, it was the Amazing Air Battle or something, that's what it was called, where Ash went against Skyla, and they actually had a flying type Pokemon battle. Well, not completely flying type, but Ash used his Unpheasant, or no, it was a Tranquil at the time, but it evolved into an Unpheasant during the battle. Spoilers there, I probably shouldn't have said that, but it's not such of a big deal. But basically, they had a big battle with flying types, and I don't know, it was a big focus on flying types, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. And that isn't good, because that is super effective, although that didn't do too much damage. I've got 3 Charge Beams left, so I don't want to use that. Go for a Fly, just because of its super high special defense. And I'm not sure if an Air Slash will take it out, but we do avoid the move, which is also a useful thing with Fly. So yeah, there we go. Managed to take it out. She does have a Swanna. I think Swanna might be a race, or Unpheasant could be a race. But for Unpheasant, I'm going to send out Stone and use Ancient Power. And then for her Swanna, I will use the Charge Beam. So maybe I might actually pass this area pretty easily, which should be amazing if I can do. Ancient Power. It's faster than us, which isn't brilliant, despite it being 3 levels lower. But I know Stone has brilliant attacks, and I've just realised Stone is much more of a physical attacker, and Ancient Power is actually a special attacker. Yet we did so much. That was kind of incredible. But I'm going to use Pluck. Or, yeah, okay, going to go for a Hyper Potion. And despite, I keep saying that word a lot this episode, but despite Stone's super, like, high attack compared to its special attack, it still has pretty high attack, special attack, sorry. Just because its stats are so boosted, but it is made up for, well, it's kind of, brought back to the norm when it gets below half HP, because Stone or Arcan's kind of stuck below that level. No offense to people like it. Although unless you actually do change its ability, then the stats won't actually be halved, which is what happened when I was grinding because I was grinding up against Ordinos. You might know of that tactic, because Ordinos give you so much experience. You kind of wait for the shaking grass, and then you battle your Ordino. Is this alright? Yeah, this must be a race. I wasn't sure whether it was Unpheasant or this. But let's see how easily we can take this thing out. But yeah, what was happening was Ordinos. Ordinos have the ability... Oh, wow! We took it out. That was incredible. I think it's Regenerator or something that the Ordinos have, or it's something like that. It basically changes your ability, so when I had less than half HP and the Ordinos used that, I was pretty happy with myself because it actually changed the moves. Air Slash, do we not already have Air Slash? Oh, we have Air Cutter. Air Slash 55 power, no, Air Cutter is 55 power, Air Slash has 75. Yeah, so we want to probably get rid of Air Cutter. I think basically Air Cutter is just the less powerful version of Air Slash. But yeah, we won. We just won against the Flying type gym leader with Flying types. That was probably the easiest gym I've done yet in this Let's Play. You're an amazing Pokemon trainer. Why, thank you. My Pokemon and I are happy because for the first time in a while, we could go fight with our full strength. This is our official league gym badge. I think it will look good on you. Yeah, we got the, is it, I can't even remember what the name of the badge was. He just said it then. That wasn't very good, but I passed the area, which is really good because I'm kind of on a roll now. I don't want to jinx it though, so touch wood. But yeah, we're on a roll and getting back to the winning streak of this Let's Play because I did fail for quite some time. And so yeah, we get acrobatics here, and she was on about Beam Plasma then. How do we get down? That is an issue. Oh, okay, big cannon behind her. There we go. So yeah, we get acrobatics, which I've actually already learned on Stone, but that was a pretty good gym. And team-wise, I don't know what to do or ends here. I was not expecting that. I forgot that happened. They may say it's understanding for one another. Sorry. They may say it is for understanding one another better, but what trainers really use battles is to compete, and they hurt each other's Pokemon. Am I really the only one who finds this terribly painful? Whatever, I'm going to talk to your Pokemon. I've been living with Pokemon since I was born, so it's easier for me to talk to them than with people. Because Pokemon never tell lies. Dramatic. Hey, Sigilith! Would you like to tell me what kind of trainer Inshu is? Oh, okay, got it. So Inshu was born in November Town, lives with his mum, and how would Sigilith know this again? How does Sigilith know my whole life story? Although I caught Sigilith in the desert not too long ago. Still, the Sigilith trust you for some reason. That's good. If a person and Pokemon cared about one another like... if every person and Pokemon cared about one another like you do, I could watch over the future of people and Pokemon without having to liberate Pokemon from Pokemon who... So people who just use them. Oh, the P's and the Pokemon and the people. Got me confused there. Gets this is using T-Plasma to search for some special stones. Yeah, my stone. That's not a very good one, but whatever. If you didn't get that, my Pokemon's called Stone, so yeah. The Light Stone and the Dark Stone. These stones hold the essence of two legendary Pokemon. She said that when they lost their physical form, they fell into a slumber and were transformed. Now they wait for their hero's arrival. I shall resurrect the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon from one of these stones and become its friend. That will show the world that I am a new hero. Everyone will follow what I say. Ends plot there. And my vision is to change the world without using force. Although you are planning on getting a super duper legendary Pokemon and destroying everyone else with it, but you're not going to do it by force, of course. Trying to change the world by force, it will just make others resist. People resist. The ones that will be hurt are the innocent Pokemon, used by foolish trainers. Do you understand? Although, the thing is that Team Plasma battle you all the time with Pokemon. Sorry, my throat's getting a little bit sore today, so I'm trying to speak as clearly as I can. Pokemon are not just tools for people to use. As a result, Pokemon trainers who care about one another, like you and your Pokemon, will be separated. And that does break my heart a little. That does break my little heart. But yeah, he walks off all serious, and we accidentally walk back into the gym. Well done me. That was a bit of a serious thing from end there, but we're at 20 minutes now, and I actually finished that gym fairly quickly, like I said. It was crazy how quick I did that. So yeah, I do need some rules for the next area though, I do need to mention that. Please do leave rules for the next area, or else I can't record and upload these videos, because I'm kind of relying on you guys to give me the rules. Since, well, it's basically down to you guys, because it's all completely interactive. So please do leave the rules. I think the rules for the areas up to Icarus City, and then the rules for the Icarus Gym, and the Dragon Spire Tower is another area as well. So, I mean, leave whatever rules you want, but I can't carry on unless you don't give me them. So, I want to say thank you for watching, and this was a good episode, and I'll see you next time.